Hello. I have a poem that I've never posted before. I wrote it for my mom years ago, and I'm actually the youngest, and here I am with my youngest. So you gonna listen to mommy read the poem? Okay. The Lighthouse. As sea salt sprays the rocky spires jutting from their bed in the lagoon, waves crash about the dark waters, kissing the darkening sky as dust settles. The sun may have shone the day through, but now a new sun must shine on the bay. In a storming tower of solitude, a beacon of light washes the beach. With its piercing gaze, it sends out a single signal of hope, a signal that land is near. As the weary boats travel from distant ports seeking refuge, or simply seek a way to make sure they don't run ashore in craggled rocks, the lighthouse guides them to refuse, pointing them towards the path they seek, or redirecting them from certain doom. My mother, my dear sweet mother, you are a lighthouse. Standing tall against the night sky, you were a refuge. Your piercing gaze was sometimes blinding. Sometimes the noise of the foghorn fell on deaf ears, but your presence was always known. When stray children of all walks and ways found your beach, they graced your shores, unaware of the guidance they would find. Some may have trampled and left remnants that they shouldn't have, but always any weary traveler that rested on your shores knew they could call that place home. Bright with the love of the God you love, strong with the force of a mighty tower built on a firm foundation, your light may have passed briefly over those lives. But the rays of that love was burned into their souls. You shined out, reaching far to everyone you could. You touched hearts and lives so deeply, who could replace you? I, the last official traveler to your worn beach, rested on your shores but never entirely appreciated its beauty. There were many times I tried to run back to the thundering waves, not fully understanding that the warm sand that was your arms was the safest I had ever been. There were countless times I clamped my hands against my ears, trying to drown out the foghorn that pierced my life. But like so many before me, I am all the better for it. Countless ships have been saved by your light shining in the darkness. Lives changed because of a knowing look or a warm meal. You were the love that pierced the dark skies of so many lives who would otherwise be adrift like an anchorless buoy. All these children drawn to the shores of a woman who couldn't help but mother them all. How many times have those hands wiped tears or cooked a meal for a whole block to feed? With open doors and open arms, you never faltered, you never failed. And just like a lighthouse, not every ship can be saved. Not everyone will dodge the sharp rocks of life, but you still did your duty and stayed your course. You stood every storm the sea threw your way, and held high through raging winds. All who love you know you were the home to run to, that there was always a seat at the table. So even when your time has come, and God calls that strong, steady light back into his kingdom, the lives of the ones you have touched will live on, holding on to a piece of that light, remembering the strength of that lighthouse. And I pray that if I have ever achieved anything in life, I will have loved as hard and as strong as you. I wrote that for my mom, who is one of the best women I've ever met in my life. She was a foster mom for 30 years, took in countless children, and she taught me to be the kind of mother that I am today. So thank you, Mom, for everything you've ever done for me. Thank you to all my sisters and to everybody else who's ever been a mother to me. Happy Mother's Day. And yeah, God bless. Want to say bye? Mm-hmm. Say bye. Look, kiss.